Hey there, action figure collectors. This is Wesatron. Somebody mentioned on the boards, on the comments of the Clamshell video of how to open those packages. They wanted to know if there was a way to sort of save the packaging so that it could be reused. So if you wanted to put the figure back in when you were done, I guess either for storage or for hanging. So today we're going to look at a quick possible solution for that. I've never tried this before, so my idea basically is if you cut the back and bottom of the figure packaging, you could slide the tray out without damaging it. So we'll see how successful I am and if it can actually be done. So what I'm basically going to do here, turn my packaging up like this. I've got my knife in hand. So instead of cutting from the front like I normally do, I'm going to try to cut along this, not the seam, but where the package sort of indents right here on the back. And I'm just going to go around the bottom here and see if I can pull that flap open and slide the figure tray out. I'm not going to go all the way to the top because I mean it stops up here. Basically I just need enough space to see if I can slide that tray out. So I'm probably going to try to cut up maybe about 60% up the actual bubble and see what we come up with. The trick with NECA toys is they've got this paper insert in the back, and if you want to maintain that, you're going to have to be very careful. And the bigger trick is with this particular figure, there is a little damage on the back here. It came out of the box that way, so I'm going to have to be extra careful trying to open it because these kinds of snags are what can cause you to cut your fingers open. So we'll have to be very careful and hopefully very slow and easygoing with it. So what I'm going to do is, because I've got this ridge here that I can work with, I'm going to kind of slide my knife up into the ridge a little bit and just see if I can cut right along the inside of this. And as I said, I'm not going to go all the way up, only about 60% or so. That's pretty good. I'm going to flip it to the other side. Try and stay in that same spot and still avoiding the insert by cutting on the inside ridge. And see if I can slide it all the way to the tip. I'm at that kind of awkward end piece there. So I'm going to sort of slide my knife out, and I may have to tear that with my hand. We'll see. So the last bit is just to cut the bottom. So again, you want to keep your hands out of the way as much as you can. They do make such things as cut-proof gloves. I do not have any, but I have used them before, and they do seem pretty useful. Okay, that wasn't a beautiful cut, but it's not awful. Okay, so as you can see, I kind of junked it a little bit on the bottom there, but it is enough to create a flap. And over here in the corner, I didn't get a perfect cut there either, so what I'm going to kind of do is just sort of tear that with my hand. So now you can see I basically created a flap on the bottom of this, and I'm going to try and move this insert out. And then let's see if we did this right. I'm going to pull on the bottom of the tray, see, just like that, and pull it outward, kind of wiggle it around the edges of the package that I just created, and then just slide it right out, just like that. So now we see we've maintained most of the packaging there, and then you know, once we get the figure all out and everything, ideally you'd be able to replace everything, you know, put your tape back on, and then lift this flap back up, slide this right back in. Probably have to hold that while you do it just to make sure you don't catch anything. And then lay your flap back down, and hey, look at that, it actually worked. So you see the figure's not going to fall out very easily. Everything looks just as pristine as it did when we pulled it out. No problems. Ooh, dropping stuff. No problems on the back here or anything. The insert is hanging out a little bit because I junked the bottom of it, but it's not hurting anything. So you could easily hang this on a wall, just like so, without worrying about it dropping your figure out. So pretty cool, and a good idea from the guy on the comments. I'm sorry I don't know your name, but it was a good idea to even bring it up. So that's my solution for it. If anyone has any different solutions, I'd love to see some video responses, or even just, you know, put them in the comments below. I'd like to know how you guys protect your action figures when you want to keep them for long periods of time. Because me, I'm always an opener, so I always just kind of junk the packaging, throw it away, don't worry about it. But let me know if you guys do that any differently. I'm really interested to see what solutions you've come up with. So Appreciate you checking out this little video here. Hopefully it's helpful to somebody. It may not be, but you know, that's not always the point. Sometimes it's just to put the information out there, and I guess maybe it'll eventually be useful. Who knows? But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all the comments and subscriptions, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.